Buonasera a tutti. Buonasera, buonasera. Buonasera allo spettatore. Allora, io intanto pensavo in 5 minuti di farlo, ma non ce l'ho fatta. Non sono riuscito a finire il kebabazzo sgravo che ho qui in questo momento. Musica altina devo abbassare, sì, vero, vero. Avevo dimenticato. Mamma mia che sonno. Buonasera. Un momento solo che faccio un bordello incredibile anche perché ho la stagnola qua sotto. Perché tra l'altro il kebabaro adesso, oltre a mettere la stagnola, ti mette anche una carta. Una carta plastificata che avvolge per evitare tutto lo sburrato.
Cos'è? Sasburra.
Perfect timing. Momento. Tra l'altro, riguardo al sonno, è una cosa che ho detto prima anche a Franco. Io ho un sacco sonno verso le 7. Sono deceduto sul divano. E ho detto, ok, stasera mi andrò a coricare presto. E con presto intendo entro mezzanotte magari dormire. Quindi ho preso la melatonina mezz'oretta fa, no, 40 minuti fa. In teoria tra un po' dovrebbe farmi effetto. Sempre così dovrebbe. Cosa? Cosa ho detto? Che dovrebbe essere sempre così. Andarci a coricare entro mezzanotte. Vi giuro, in questo periodo ho una fame continua, ma non riesco a mangiare tanto, quindi il mio stomaco vuole mangiare, si blocca e poi ricomincia dopo un po'. Ma siccome sono pigro, sono profondamente pigro, non mangio così tanto, non ce la faccio. Non ci riesco. Ah. Che mi raccontate voi? Fame chimica? Non credo. Guarda, sarebbe bello, ma non credo. Non credo proprio, onestamente. Allora, c'è tutto il sughino del kebab che è rimasto sotto perché adesso penso abbiano imparato a farlo più o meno, dopo anni. E sotto lo chiudono, quindi non sbura tutto sotto. Lo stavo guardando anch'io, tra l'altro con mio fratello Robert De Seeker. Quello accanto è quello che fa l'ultima strofa di Condorello. Mamma mia, il setup è bellissimo. Il setup è spettacolare. È quello che fa sorpresina baby, il mio cazzo è un condorello, guardi non ci credi, non pare manco un pisello. Sembra così piccolo che credo sia un abuso, cazzo me ne frega se pensi che t'ho deluso. No, aspetta, oddio. Fammi controllare perché ho il dubbio. Condorello. Sì, 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 no, è lui perché parte la frase Christian Seeker, sorpresina baby, il mio cazzo è un condorello, guardi non ci credi, non pare manco un pisello, sembra così piccolo che credo sia un abuso, cazzo me ne frega se pensi che t'ho deluso. Mio fratello. Tra l'altro mi pare si sia fatto dare dimenticato di dirlo quando l'ho presentato. Purtroppo non si può presentare sempre chiunque con ogni singola cosa che ha fatto. Certe cose vanno scoperte e certe cose, quando le scopri tu, rendono ancora più grande la persona, il personaggio, l'autore, tutto quello che è. Ok, cena terminata. Mi verrà ancora fame dopo? Probabile. Ci credi che non posso ancora richiedermi un disegno? Io posso. Io posso, ti dico subito. Ho 30.357 punti. Mm? Mm? Boh. Più che altro perché non li uso mai i punti, quindi li ho accumulati nell'anno. E poi, in generale... No, in realtà per le mie sono collegato. Tipo, ogni tanto capita, magari che se sono a casa la metto in background. Tipo quelle che hai fatto durante le mattine. Ah, io per il compleanno del canale pensavo, perché ci ho pensato in questi giorni, pensavo di fare una maratona. Dove comunque stacchiamo per poi magari passare da un PC a un altro, da uno stream a un altro, per, banalmente dare le pause, perché se streamo io è un casino. se poi deve... Io dico che ragazzi vado a collassare 20 minuti sul divano. Quindi, ora vediamo. Farà sempre lì no. Questa era pesante. Ma quando è che ha fatto un anno? Il 26 giugno o comunque giù di lì. Mi pare il 26. Non ricordo di preciso. Io intanto toglierei. Manca pochino. Manca un mese. Manca meno di un mese. Quindi vuol dire che manca meno di un mese ai miei esami. La vita è dolore. La vita è una merda. Ok, allora, intanto io penso di poter staccare qua tranquillamente. Metto la modalità riposo così. E vediamo che possa completamente scaricarsi. Ora, allora, il gioco di questa sera che ho letteralmente trovato perché non sapevo che fare. In teoria io e Fra dovremmo fare una serie insieme. Ciò non è minimamente possibile perché ormai quest'uomo ha, ha iniziato a fare cazzate, a fare il traditore. E quindi questa sera niente live insieme. Ora, la cosa è che non sapevo quindi che cosa fare perché Talk mi seccava, Frostpunk mi ha dato problemi l'ultima volta e non ho intenzione di mettermici a smanettare perché mi secca troppo. Quindi ho letteralmente aperto Epic, ho detto ok, c'erano una serie di cose che volevo provare a fare, vediamo cosa c'è. Cosa ritrovo. Ne ho ritrovato uno, ho controllato quanto... Non ci sono anche perché sono un cadavere, tranquillo. Ho controllato un gioco e quindi adesso lo facciamo. Ho controllato anche la durata ed è di un'ora, un'oretta circa. Ehm, Piccolissima cosa, io soprattutto quando sonno, con l'inglese sono una sola. Sono completamente una sola. Ma non tanto per la struttura delle frasi, ma perché mi dimentico le parole. Letteralmente dimentico le parole. Quindi sarà divertente, sarà anche un allenamento. Sarà un'ora in cui io veramente da quest'ora ne uscirò completamente devastato. Io ho preso il C1, non so come. Non so come sia possibile comunque che io non tocco qualcosa per 2 settimane e l'ho dimenticata. Quindi oggi parteciperò anch'io praticamente. Sì, lo farai. Ah, e tra l'altro, io ho qui lo screen con i punti che ho. Se provi ad abbassarli, sarà avrò una bella reazione. E, come dire, ho alcune idee su cosa chiederti. Quindi, niente. Ora vorrei capire, scusami, semi-istantaneo, semi-istantaneo, me l'ha censurato il telefono. Te lo mando subito su WhatsApp. Mi ha letteralmente censurato semi-istantaneo. Avete rotto il cazzo di uscire tutte le cose insieme. Ma te lo chiedo ovviamente dopo Gerald. Non ti esco un disegno così a buffo dopo che hai una madonna e mezzo di fare. Vabbè, censura Follettino, fra... Vero. Ha censurato Follettino! Anche Raffa. Raffa ha 30.000 punti. Ok, ok, va bene. Oh, aspetta, ha 30.000 punti o ti paga? Perché se ti paga io comunque mi metto in coda. Tu 6.000. Vabbè, Raffa ti paga, allora mi metto in coda ovviamente. Ma tanto 2 o 3 giorni. Poi arrivo io. Col cazzo enorme faccio... Tieni. Ah, comunque, vediamo. Allora, vediamo. Dov'è? Tra l'altro il disegno ovviamente lo farò in live, ma ci sta, mi sembra abbastanza giusto, onestamente. Comunque, penso domani di farmi completamente liscio in volto perché mi sono un po' rotto le palle della barba. Volendo potrei farlo durante un talk del venerdì come sottofondo. Potrebbe anche starci, anche se tanto tutto quello che... cioè l'organizzazione e tutto quanto è andato a troie, quindi vabbè. Comunque, transizione e il buffo entra in chat. Non entra in chat il buffo, non ho intenzione di rifarmelo. Non ancora, non adesso. New game. Che significa nuovo gioco, vorrei ricordare un po' tutti. Ok. Quindi non si sente il C1? Ah, no, si sente il C1. Fra. Dobbiamo capirci. Ok. La confessione.
I can't do this anymore.
Wow, fermi, fermi. Mi serve veramente un sottotitolo per fare. Almeno il sottotitolo mi serve. No, raga, non c'è il sottotitolo. No, 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 no. No. Allora, so che è pesantino, ma mi serve. No, mi serve il sottotitolo. Ah, no, video? No, 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 l'avevo... Fermo. Setting, audio, subtitles, hide. Ok, show. C'è qualche altra opzione? No, soltanto ok. Perché lo conosci comunque? Vorrei capire.
This.
What, mornings?
No. All this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Ok, quindi qui ci sono... c'è carne che sono ovviamente carne di cadaveri. La trama del gioco sostanzialmente... Vuole smash? Lui. Voglio smashare lui come in Black Mirror. La trama sostanzialmente gira intorno a quest'uomo, questo fattore che a un certo punto, dopo 15 anni, a quanto ho capito, di rapporti con i gangster per smaltire i cadaveri tramite i suoi maiali, decide di smettere.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means,
L'ultima
right?
volta lo farò.
What does it mean?
You know what it means.
Come faccio a lanciare la carne? Ok, no, così. Tanto prendo. Sai che significa? My mind's made up.
Mine's made up, I'm afraid.
It doesn't work like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Oh, è la live che sta a atterrare. Mi sa che è la live a sta atterrare. Fammi controllare, fammi fare. È la live che sta a atterrare. Perché mi deve dare sti problemi? Che palle! Che poi con Monster Hunter non me li dà. Quindi fammi vedere un attimo una cosa. Facciamo setting, game, no, video. Vediamo. Monster Hunter è leggerino come gioco alla fine da fare. Capiamo. Io mi sono rotto il cazzo. Mi sono rotto il cazzo. Non è possibile. Scusatemi. Non è impostazioni chat, è impostazioni. Fra, puoi evocare Cree di nuovo? Per lo stesso motivo, dirette. Non posso farlo in questo momento, ovviamente. Non lo so. Intanto, dopo 15 anni non credo... minchia, devo sacrificare il terzo agnello della settimana. Perché? Dopo 15 anni che lo faccio, credo che la mia sensibilità nei confronti del mandare a macello tutti questi maiali sia pochissima. Quindi c'è qualcosa che posso fare per farti cambiare idea? No,
I'm afraid not.
mi dispiace.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Basta che scrivi Silent Hill 2.
Smells delicious as always.
Ah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
No jalapenos.
Put jalapenos in them once. Never again.
I don't know. That might be tasty.
Well, if you say so.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Com'è che si chiama? La polenta. Un blocco di polenta. Egg. No, polentissima. L'estate del 78, come ci siamo conosciuti? Avevo bisogno di soldi.
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
No,
Wasn't too popular with the folks
sono
back
scemo io,
home.
vabbè.
Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Sadie did. All the time.
Sono in
you've got
realtà
it better
abbastanza
by now.
normali.
Well, Sadie
Medico
made the
gangster.
coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day, I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
No, andrei da qualche
You,
parte.
going somewhere with this?
Nah, just thinking about my food.
What's there to think about?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs
Sono
ain't like
confuso.
us.
Da morire
Well,
anche.
sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Accompany significa? I maiali non guarderanno mai verso il cielo. A meno che non si mettano in salita. Controlliamo. Ah no, accompagnare. Devo vedere se riesco a... No. Ok, non posso mettere qua. Posso dire...
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing
Protege
with. Good guy.
Mai sentito?
Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Ok, allora, partiamo da un presupposto. I modelli sono stranissimi. È fucking creepy, quasi uncanny, onestamente. È strano come modello perché tutto quanto non è così strano come loro. Ok, vediamo qua. Ok.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Shack. Pull the cord. Tira la corda, ok.
Ta-da!
Ok.
Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
Well, we have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
Mi disturba che parlino di tutt'altro.
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a bunch of machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereolabouts. Anyways, it was cantankerous, as these things tended to be, especially back then.
Cantankerous
And Mrs. Olson, she was the librarian at the time. Knew I was handy, asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since?
Well, not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until after some time I got back from overseas, and I was at this junkyard, and I saw a Krugerschmidt.
A what?
A Krugerschmidt. Yeah, I jumble the words, I know, probably French or something.
It sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought her to this here shed and got to work. Fixed her up real nice,
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop. And then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
But why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, when she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay, and I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve, this right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it.
Ora parlo.
Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Well, please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We
Cosa
can
sta
work something
succedendo?
out.
You come on back
Dio?
by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Un momento, sono stunnato. Sono incredibilmente stunnato. Vediamo che... Questa è una genericissima conversazione che abbiamo noi in cucina mentre con la vive. Ah, ma assolutamente sì. Ma... oddio, se il gioco è tutto così io potrei adorarlo comunque. Già mi piace. E mentre leggevo le cose pensavo a delle cose da scrivermi. Proprio scrivere per teatro, ste cose. E... Wow, cioè... Figo. Ammetto che mi stunni veramente tanto il fatto che stiano parlando praticamente del più e del meno con praticamente lui che ha una pistola puntata alla tempia. E... Ok, durissimissimo momento fratello. Fratello momento, scusate. Ok. Open journal. Check the sheet. Chat. Move the mail. Vabbè. Milk the goats. Andiamo a mungere le capre. Dov'è? Sembra un modello che ho fatto quando lavoravo su Fusion, su quel programma che creo, programma di merda. Run, merda, però no, non mi uccidere. Ehi, ciao. Allora, non si apre da solo. No. Comunque, stiamo andando a mungere. Esatto! Non l'avevo letto. Minchia scatti che tira in esterna. Andrò piano. Perché chi va piano va sano e va lontano. Ma vorrei capire perché scatti così tanto. Perché non ha senso. Tanto vabbè, corro così ci sbrighiamo anche. Cioè. Courthouse, ecco. Letteralmente il migliore di tutti i tempi.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but,
Newt
when it
significa?
died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
Un sacco.
Can't be much profit in that.
Mi piace un
There's
sacco.
enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just gonna look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
No, che cazzo è successo? LMB che cazzo dovrebbe essere? Come tasto LMB? Ah no, niente.
Oh, hey, really?
Left, ok.
I've always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance.
Non mi sento seduto,
The goats are
onestamente.
smart. They know what's up, so
Ehi,
they
caprino.
just walk up. Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Boobas.
Not very comfortable.
Suppose not. Well, now that we're seated, all you gotta do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing the milk out.
Come fate a mungere una...
Vabbè.
Perché hai munto una mucca una volta? Com'è che hai munto una mucca tu? Una vacca. Tra l'altro, vacca me l'ha
This
censurato.
is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Well, can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot.
Adoro. Shoot him.
Hey, hey!
No. Gun down. Life over just like that.
I usually get to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
Wow.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is
Letteralmente
living if you ain't
noi
happy?
in un
Who says
caseificio.
I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could. Well, that does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
Vediamo. Feed the horse, penso adesso. No, the shovel. No?
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Grevino. Grevino, cioè che hai appena scritto. Howling significa... please, mi serve... Perché altrimenti non posso uscire dal telefono perché dall'applicazione perché altrimenti mi cancella la chat. La chat. Quella... Il volume di Peppe è bassissimo. Fatemi avvicinare. Non è così scontato che sia spalare, onestamente. Significa alaggio. Tirare, trainare, trascinare e rimorchiare. Ok. Mi sono avvicinato al microfono, così sento il volume. Prima statterava, comunque no, che statterà ovunque. 3.
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
Non l'ho salvato
hell?
malissimo.
Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
E vedo
you do
malissimo
this
tutta
every
questa
day.
storia.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
This is the first time you told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back.
Mi sono perso l'ultimo pezzo.
What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Ok.
No.
Suit yourself. You got a
Ah,
medal.
ok, va dritto proprio. Non
You didn't have to go back.
muovermi.
Had a wife and kid here. At a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. I was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this, moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh.
Altissimo, veramente
And the revelation
tantissimo,
was
madonna.
this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out of Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
A parte palesemente non... Ah, sì. Mi sta mettendo peso sto gioco e non capisco. Mi sta onestamente confondendo perché mi mette veramente tanto peso ciò che stanno dicendo e quanto lui si stia aprendo a sto qua. Perché mi dissocia in qualche modo. Vediamo. Throw horseshoes. Ah, il ferro di cavallo. Ok, sì, effettivamente.
Why horseshoes? It just seems, I don't know, quaint.
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as
Scusa,
quickly, I
quanti anni ha
suppose.
lui?
No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book? Develop photos you took for yourself? Go fly fishing?
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
Non lo posso. Non posso dirle.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but when I got home, it was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head, and I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but
Walking
he
Simulator.
wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary?
Ha vinto lui,
He
pezzo
served
di
too?
merda.
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding.
Li ammazzo.
I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Ma
Gordon
non è un
was on most of
planetario,
the
è
property
un
around
pezzo
here,
di
including the 200
muschio
acres
su una
surrounding
roccia.
that hill.
Right.
Oh, sono
He
stato
built a
stunnato, l'ho
house.
guardato per un po'.
How? Wait. That house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it one year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon. Huh.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Oh! I won! Guess this city slicker's still got it. What's next?
Mi sa che non ho preso l'achievement. Ci manca soltanto la dare da mangiare ai cavalli. Qua statela. Per rispondere a Pietro, non ho idea di che cosa sia questo gioco se non un walking simulator. Tra l'altro, una parte di me è perso allo sport da avere uomini. È un sacco chill, sì, ma mi destabilizza. Comunque penso un gioco che giocherò sarà What Remains of Edith Finch, perché non l'ho mai giocato e The Vanishing of Ethan Carter mi era piaciuto un sacco. Ehi, cavallo. The horse.
Don't you own a tractor?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's
Hey.
the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What,
Dio,
you just keep a
bellissimo, non
horse
credo
around
questo
because
modello
they're
un po'
beautiful?
creepy.
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him.
Bruttissimo.
He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful. Really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
One day maybe this fella will understand. There you
Fastidio
go.
che il sottotitolo non sia uguale a ciò che
There you
dico.
go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Ancora vuoi mangiare?
Suit yourself.
Ancora.
All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Horses give me the willies.
Can't see
Ah,
why.
è più alto di me. L'albero.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh,
Chestnuts non so,
sure.
non ho idea di
I
che
mean,
cosa sia.
I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself.
Cesto di noci.
Why? Is it special to you?
This
Ah, ok.
is an
conosco,
American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
American,
A
huh?
noce e basta.
Thought they all
Yeah,
died.
bro.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back,
okay.
Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's
Blight significa...
a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight.
rovina.
Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
West
Well,
Virginia.
West Virginia was coal country.
And logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Sì, ho cercato.
Seems lonely.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him and he looks after me, and I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But,
Lui mi fa morire.
I
È
don't know.
così mood.
I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the general.
Key Square, ok.
With
me
enough
l'ha
time and
censurato comunque Key
horticultural
Square.
understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey. Hey,
Non stai guardando me, bro.
look. Look at me. You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Well, the time of my demise aside, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Oddio.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an
Right.
affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that,
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood, let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough.
Generico uomo.
Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Put the hood from the other side. Okay.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
Come dovrebbe funzionare? Ah no, ok.
Sure thing.
Ok. Era un po' bruttino, onestamente.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise
Never?
in my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft. But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32 as of September.
Huh. Roy would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, He don't want to talk to me no more.
What, Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question?
Hmm?
What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck? Huh. Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World
Comunque sta
War II
facendo quello che
bombers
fa
or
il mio
something?
Lettrauto.
I think
quando
he has a
deve guardare la
B-36.
macchina,
No
controlla.
kidding.
Così.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
400 euro.
Have the foggiest.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest America ever had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Adesso fa la tua vita.
Okay. Wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Oh, dead navigator came to him in a
Lo
dream.
sto finendo.
What?
Mm-hmm. Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Well, I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coots farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Well, want to try running it?
No.
Nah. I trust you.
Suit yourself. Where to next?
Davvero? È interessante questo però. Penso che la prima me la prendo. Qualsiasi cosa essa sia. Oddio.
Shotguns, huh?
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What about you?
Charisma.
Oh, nothing special, really. 357s when I can. But this is a shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
You're a good father.
Could have been better.
I'm a father that could. So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
Vorrei sparare ma...
I'll go first.
All right, then. This is more my speed.
Ho!
Hanging out, shooting guns.
Ah,
Maybe a few beers
merda.
next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Oh, sure. Like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
And there isn't going to be a next time.
No, fuck.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
I've tried to tell you. I keep trying to tell you. No, there is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent. Put.
That's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's got to be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons,
Your reasons aren't any good.
but they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
My car.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again. That's all. I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know? How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is, tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do. Just, leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Achievement rovina tutto. Un'ora e un quarto, un'ora e mezza. La notifica ha distrutto tutto. Mi sta mettendo una tristezza addosso.
Come on. Nice catch.
Ah, ok. Che tristezza, madonna.
Come on. Ooh, nice catch.
Credo uno di quei giochi che veramente non saprei vagamente come commentare. Cioè, almeno per il mood, per le sensazioni che mi stanno lasciando.
Nice catch.
Lo troveremo sto pesce?
Come on.
Madonna, the horse. Andiamo dal cavallo. Camminiamo, non vorrei... non voglio correre. Ha un ultimo pomeriggio quest'uomo, quindi... un sacco di tancartera, i colori soprattutto. Bello. Con una testa, con un corpo completamente compenetrato. Che sei bello. Ma non sei bello, sei bruttissimo, però. Mamma mia, bro. Dai.
Alrighty. Come on now. Come on now. That's a good boy.
Dai, bello. Quanto sei brutto, mamma
Brung
mia.
you an apple. Granny Smith, just like you like. Good boy. Good boy. You've been real good to me. You know that? Mm-hmm. Brought me a lot of good luck. Good times. Without you, I don't, well, I do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
Mi viene da distruggermi il cuore in questo momento. Quindi sto cavallo muore 2 giorni dopo di lui. Tipo. No, il telefono è in cucina. Edith Finch.
Hello?
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Yeah, Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, I said, if we don't visit, then we should host. Reach out, say hello, put together a little neighborly get-together. And you know what he said? He said, well, Edie, if we did that, we'd just... on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Oh, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. Chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are. Gotta go now.
Raga, madonna.
See ya.
Ah.
Come on, pick up. Please pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
Madonna, le cose che vorrei ripetere che non fa dire.
Oh, just, hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman. It wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what? So what? You didn't love her anymore?
She was scared of me, Bill. She could remember where I was. One day she woke up and she looked at me and screamed, Madonna mia.
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hey,
Madonna.
I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her. They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept and she sobbed and she kept asking me where you were. She was so scared, Dad. She was so scared. She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
Bill,
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
I just wanted to tell you goodbye, Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I'm still trying. Hey, here, Brody. How you been? I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. I still remember when I picked you up. Bill hadn't been himself lately, and I wanted him to... I wanted him to smile again. Oh, he saw you and I could see that spark in his eyes. The boy was still mad at me, though, and I guess he had a right to be. But you? You he loved. And I think he came around on me, too. For a time. Good boy. Good boy. You want to know something, Brody? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs are fundamentally good. Even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Questa è esilarante.
No, fra. Table setting, dove lo metto? Dove cazzo? Dining room, ok. Ok. Carry, ok. Oh, Madonna. Steak, chop, cook, potato, ok, no, potato. Carote. Cipolla, carne, peas, qualsiasi cosa sia. No, merda. Ok, facciamo così. Potatoes, butta. Cipolla, butta. Carota, butta. Silenziate. Renditi un attimo Pietro, per favore. Ok, quindi aspetta. Ma devo buttare tutto quanto dentro. Perché in questo momento no. Letteralmente in questo momento no. Merda, sono confuso. Dio. Ok, aspetta. Stock. Cazzo è stock? Ok. E butto qua dentro. Quindi ho messo le carote. No, carote chop 2. Onion chop messo. Carote food. Ah, no. Oddio. Madonna santissima. Cazzo, non le ho tagliate. Le ho messe dentro e non le ho tagliate. Jesus. Dov'è il coltello? Dov'è? Dove cazzo è il coltello? No, 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 raga. Ok, qua, non lo vedevo. C'è un problema. Corn is no milled. Penso di poterlo mettere qui dentro, tipo. Boh. Stack l'ho messo dentro. Poi. Vorrei capire dove cazzo sono tutte finite. Dove sono finite tutte le cose. No, 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 no. Gesù. Mi sono confuso. Mi sono confuso. Ah! Fatemi tornare indietro. Che... Ho messo tutto in pentola, sì, ma come faccio a prendere cioè il resto delle cose? Boom, butto anche qua dentro. Non so che fare. No, Ah no, qua c'è la carne. Sì, ma... sì, c'è un problema. Ok, devo farci lo spezzatino. Il problema è che io ho perso tutto. Tutte le cose che ho sono qua dentro, le ho fottute tutte là. Dio mio. Ah, è una merda. Dillo che era una merda. Sti achievement hanno rotto il cazzo. In teoria difendersi per qualsiasi cosa. No, no, non è anticlimatico. No, non si è suicidato, gli hanno sparato. Frase è arrivato un po' tardi. Ora... Scusami, se metto continua, cosa mi... Adesso voglio fare la cena giusta. Allora, andiamoci. Il curry. Facciamo il curry. Stack, chop, cook. Ok. E lo lascio qui. Stock. Stock è questo. E lo metto dentro la pot. Suppongo. Lo metto dentro la pot. Sì. Poi curry powder hot. E lo metto qua dentro. Potato chop. 1. Lo metto qua. Qua c'è il coltello. Taglio. Potato. E metto qua. Altra patata. Vado qua. La metto qua. Coltello. Taglio. Patata. Qua. Poi 1, 2, 3 e 4. E una cipolla. Qua. E tagliamo. 1, 2. Ok, carote, metti. Carote, metti. Carote, metti. Carote. Cipolla, metti. Carote, metti. Metti. Ok, il curry. È bruttissimo. Il piatto è effettivamente... è figo. Mi brutta... Cioè, bruttina sta cosa che comunque ti spona la ciotola dopo. Però... Ok. Sarebbe stato divertente. Sarebbe stato divertente, onestamente. Chissà se vorrei controllare se, non so, magari il fatto che abbia preso il fucile, l'abbia messo lì, cambi vagamente qualcosa. Dov'è? Epic. Epic Game. Vediamo. Aspetta, ma facciamo direttamente così. Dov'è? Uh, mm. Ok, per esempio, io prendo un... no, non me lo dice. Mm. Dov'è? Allora, per esempio... No, non c'entra in esecuzione, non mi interessa questo. Dov'è? Biblioteca. Che palle. Negozio, adios, cerchiamo. Ora, in teoria Epic dovrebbe farmi vedere, per esempio, la lista dei trofei. Ci sono 25 obiettivi. Ok. Ok, va bene, potevo farlo. Ok. Non mi interessa. No, no, no. Lazy Bones, va bene. Vabbè, ok, quindi semplicemente... Cazzo, c'è la camera sopra. No, no, no. Ci sono un sacco di cosine carine, però. No, ok, vorrei... Facciamo... Vuoi provare un attimo una cosa e... Rivediamo intanto. Perché... Per esempio... Ti odio, Epic. Porca troia. Qua c'è il piano che possiamo suonare. Sì, scusami, come si fa a disattivare le notifiche? Non lo so, onestamente Epic non lo conosco come store. Quindi non... Anche perché le impostazioni dove sono? Impostazioni... Non disturbare. Oh, burro. Comunque, boh, sto gioco mi ha ferito. Il classico gioco random su uno store che si rivela essere un gioiellino. Assolutamente, se non fosse per le... Beh, la camera delle foto. Se non fosse effettivamente per i modelli sarebbe un sacco di più. Pensavo di poter spegnere la luce. Blast. No. Interazione veramente poca. Non fosse per il cavolo di Pongo, ma anche in realtà il mafioso. The Fools. sai che... Oddio, che figo. Non credo ci becchiamo il copyright, ma io in caso lo levo. Tape. La cassetta è qua. E riproviamo. No, tu stronzo. Le notifiche, invece arrivano, bastardi pezzi di merda. A questo punto ti metto pure qua. Pot c'era. No, poi vabbè sono stupidi. Uno, due, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, è venuta una merda. E niente, ragazzi. E niente. Praticamente sì. Comunque, non me l'aspettavo completamente. Non mi aspettavo completamente un giochino così dove stavo veramente per mettermi a piangere. Sono onestamente contento e soddisfatto. Credo che mi recupererò il più... Anche in live, onestamente. I giochini... Dura un'ora e mezza, un'oretta e qualcosa. Commento il gioco assolutamente ouch. Credo che guarderò con più attenzione tutti i giochini che ha messo Epic nel tempo, perché ne vale assolutamente la pena se le idee sono queste. Tra l'altro c'era un gioco che era, secondo me potrebbe piacere a te, Fra, che è Lego Builders Journey, che a me onestamente ha anche deluso. Cioè, si sente che non è un gioco per PC, ecco. Comunque parlano molto bene, mi hanno parlato molto bene di Darkwood. Poi... E niente. Ricordo che te lo giocasti anni fa, tra l'altro forse quando ancora giocavamo con Marco. Hob l'ho in libreria, sì. Credo che potrei farlo. Everhood. One Shot è un gioco. Inscription mi piacerebbe. Onestamente mi piacerebbe. Everhood. Che cosa sarebbe? Che è sta roba? Che cazzo? Ah, Inscription è un sacco gioco da crima. È ovvio che non lo farà. Che non l'avrebbe mai fatto. Everhood sembra un sacco figo. One Shot non so. Non so onestamente cosa sia. Sto cercando. One Shot. Rompicapo d'avventura. Che carina l'estetica. Su Steam, vediamo Steam. Io al solito mio non apro Steam. Non streamerò mai più Steam. Ho la vaga idea di andare su Steam. Perché ho avuto un confra, tra l'altro. Un enorme rischio una volta. One Shot 9,75, non credo comunque. C'è in italiano? Sì. Assurdo. Allora, quasi quasi, sai che? Vediamo quanto dura, più che altro. Vediamo. 7-8 ore. Sai che potrei? Non ho visto nulla, non ho visto nulla. Sai che potrei pensarmela onestamente? Il fatto che tu... so che è veramente assai bello. Potrei farlo. Oddio, allora io non ho realmente delle cose da fare. Perché il mio obiettivo principale su questo canale al momento è portare quel cazzo di luto che non vuole uscire. Forse lo voleva fare Lore, però veditela con lui. Se lo vuole fare lui, ok, non è un problema. Poi vediamo. Tanto qualcosina, anche soltanto su Epic stesso ce l'ho. Zelda lo porti? No. Assolutamente no. Non ho come portare Zelda. Non ho veramente come portarlo. Oddio, no, no, che no. No, questo gioco non lo porto, non è cosa. Anche dovrei rispolverare. Sulle librerie di Epic c'è un sacco di roba figa. Sto... Cioè, ci sono un sacco di quelle cose che dico, vorrei prima o poi giocarla. Questa roba è palesemente da raffa. Ci sono i Fallout. I Fallout, per esempio, sarebbe una cosa che mi divertirebbe anche portare, ma quello è pesante da... Ok. Oh. Ring of Pain, che cazzo era? Ah, no, no, con le carte no. Questo tipo di gioco con le carte. Non ho un problema con i giochi di carte, anzi mi interessano, ma questo no. Intanto cancelliamo Adios. Disinstalla. Dovrei continuare Desus Running, ma non c'ho minimamente la sbatta. Intanto aggiungo alla lista dei desideri one shot. Questo gioco adatta a te simile ai giochi a cui hai giocato. Omori, che ho giocato per 3,6 ore. Devo dire che non ho neanche tutti questi giochi. Cioè, ho un po' di giochi su Epic, ma non così tanti. Che cos'era quel suono? Non mi ricordo. Ah, i bit, grazie Pia. Grazie per il un bit. Comunque, raga, io onestamente vi saluto. Auguro a tutti quanti una... Ah, sparagnare. Dammene 500. Raidino, ma sai che... Ma sì, dai. Vediamo chi c'è. Controlla chi c'è in live che potrebbe essere interessante. Cioè, qualche canale piccolino comunque, niente... Vieni su Discord ora 2 minuti, tanto sto, non voglio stare molto perché sono veramente stanco. Vediamo. Fallo, Marai, Guz che c'è. Vediamo. Canale di... stanno giocando a D&D, ok. Va bene. Allora, vediamo. Il comando era punto esclamativo raid? No. Raid. Vediamo, vai. Ragazzi, ciao ciao, vi si vuole bene. Addio.
Sei dolorante ma vivo. Benvenuti a Ricovati ragazzi, grazie infinitamente per il ride, benvenuti e benvenute. Cosa facevate di bello? Noi stiamo finendo di ammazzare un Amber Hulk che non era un Amber Hulk, perché giustamente non lo era. Non era chi pensava.
Ok, allora se riesco a parlare ringrazio innanzitutto
Ciao Zadomitor.
la sorella.
Tu ringrazi?
Innanzitutto la sorella che mi ha curato.
Lei vi guarda mentre ti tiri su e fa: grazie per aver fatto da esca, ma sembra dirla in maniera ovviamente ironica. Buonasera Jude.
Da esca? In che senso da esca?
Beh, nessuno dormirebbe fuori, quindi se nessuno di voi, se voi due non aveste dormito qui, stranamente proprio sulla tana di questo tizio, probabilmente ci avremmo messo giorni o settimane a trovarlo.
Perlomeno è servito a qualcosa allora.
Ah, che giochino
Posso
avete giocato, Jude? Dimmi pure, Gore.
Posso usare cura su di me, su me stesso?
Certo, assolutamente sì.
Healing Word, ok, allora mi sa che per sicurezza
Non lo conosco.
un healing...
Just
un healing
Lord
word lo
Farquaad,
faccio.
benvenuto a Duloc, la perfetta città.
7.
7 punti ferita, quindi ti curi. Vai a 10.
Ok.
Ok. Le due sembrano essere pronti a partire e tornare verso Luceria. Io vi consiglio di tornare in città, signori, perché questo l'abbiamo fatto fuori, ma non stiamo cercando nessun altro mostro.